just occurred on the outer ring of the city will now be going live to our top influencer opinions.
OMG, people, the world is ending. Are you seeing this? This is actually so exciting.
Yo, I know it's chaos, but you got real survivor's wife energy.
That's cool. I like them feisty.
Like, it would totally be better if we ran it, you know? Men literally destroy everything, and my girls need to stop being so soft with these basic losers.
Who even needs men, right? Anything a man builds just gets destroyed by a different man.
Guys, this collapse is literally the perfect dip. I'm buying more right now.
Nukes are Sua's aesthetic today. I made this outfit.
Even as the world burns, my struggle for visibility and acceptance continues. This is exactly why representation matters now more than ever.
As I keep saying on the channel, the world collapses when men stop lifting. It's not politics, it's testosterone.
Yes, yes, yes. Balloon time. So yummy. Nuclear boom. So tasty. Thank you.
Nothing stops the daily grind. Not even a little natural disaster.
Friends, this is the breakthrough moment from chapter 7. When everything falls apart, we rebuild ourselves stronger.
My girl, you wouldn't believe what just happened.
Hi! OMG, I just totally shit my pants after that noise.
Chat, this is literally the most realistic survival game ever, and someone donate so I can buy a boat DLC before I actually drown.
So this company says their device is quote unquote indestructible, supposedly survives anything, including the literal end times.
Hey guys, remember, health is wealth. That's why I take these 7 supplements right before my cheese stuffed hot dogs.
Officials confirm outbound flights are suspended, except for government and priority class departures.
My dog has diplomatic status.
OMG, there's like a nuke or something? Can we get 5 gifted subs for surviving the blast, maybe?
Today I'm showing you how to infiltrate an executive class bunker using only social engineering and a vape.
Your nukes are so manly. You're such a big boy. Go check out the link in bio, my king.
I told you so when I said they'd shut down the grid. Look at you scrambling like rats now. The fiat system is collapsing exactly as we predicted. I just bought a bunker with doggy coin and a handshake. You losers can keep your degrees.
Remember, beautiful souls, even when the earth ends, we find our center. This is just the universe asking us to go deeper into our practice.
The world's in flames, but I'm on track. I manifest, then never give back.
Day in the life, guys, girls. Even during the apocalypse, I'm staying grateful, staying blessed. Link in bio for my manifestation course that literally predicted all this.
Seed oils made y'all weak, but this here,
Y'all see this chaos, but plants don't lie. Earth's just cleansing the toxicity we've been ignoring.
It's entirely possible. It's entirely possible. It's entirely possible this is all just a simulation glitching out, but what do I know?
I told you so for 20 years of it. The globalists, the deep state, your precious government K. Wake up, people. They're not coming to save you now.
Damn, you evacuate like a goddess.
so
Bro, she smiled. That was a yes in fight or flight.
Everything is fake, including me. I'm a construct created by the Door brothers. Anyway, here's Tom with the weather.
All right, Shalom, this is Gamaliala out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim, pushing on this truth and sincerity. It's a quick lesson, and this is going to be dealing with basically how influencers would act according to AI. All right, it says as the world burns. Yeah, so this is AI predicted AI video prediction. And basically what people will do is they'll put different criteria into an AI engine and it'll output results based on what you give it. So in this case, they probably typed in, they typed in how influencers would act during a crisis. And it's pretty accurate, but one thing that I want to touch on is how these people are basically seeming as they're acting as though there's nothing. They're trying to, how do I say, they still find the desire to stream in the midst of chaos. Turn their camera on and document it, and but it goes to show how wrapped up people are into their phones and the future in general. These people are very wrapped up into the social media, Twitch, they got live stream influencers. These influencers, they have social media demons on them. So it goes to show that even in the midst of all hell breaking loose, that people are still going to be distracted by things that don't matter. All right. And it also highlights the stupidity of Americans, because you notice all these people were Americans, but modern society has destroyed people's minds, okay, to where all they have is the internet, for them to have an identity. That's all they have is that. That's what gives them their so-called identity. All right. And they're just through, man. Look, this world is through now. You had a lot of different type of events. I think that, there's stuff on fire. There's boarded up. There's looting. You see looting. You see major fires. You see buildings collapsing. You see, let's see, people fighting. It just looks out. You see cop civil unrest. So all these things, man. Look, people are going to be losing it. People are going to be straight losing it. All right, in these days. And we'll say, we know it's going to be a time of Jacob's trouble. This Jeremiah 30:7. We'll start with that. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. All right, and there's going to be none like the day that's coming. It's going to be unprecedented, something that the world has never seen before, and it's going to surpass the times of even 1611. All right, when Jake was in slavery. All right. And it says, it is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, which is talking about the elect. But look, man, the times that the earth is going into, and you can read 2nd Ezra 9. It goes into, I'll just get it. I'm not going to bring out the whole thing, but it said, then I'll get the point. This is, I'll just go ahead and get it. Verse 3, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and that's what you saw. That's what you saw. All right, it says, then shall thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Okay, so the Lord spake of those things. You can link that with Romans 15:4. Whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. So the Lord spake of these things before, so that we can understand the times that we're living in. And that was just a visual of the times that we're slowly going into. That's just a small visual of what's to come. 2nd Ezra 15. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. And Woe means destruction. So there's going to be utter destruction and chaos. You know, you saw buildings burning. Like I said, you saw people looting stores. You saw fires, you know, all these different things. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So, yeah, there's going to be civil unrest. People are going to, you know, be robbing, killing, just not have any regard for the next person. It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Yeah, so there's not going to be, it said, you know, there's going to be sedition among men, which sedition means civil uprising, against the government authority. All right. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. It's talking about martial law, because they're going to crack down on being able to go places. All right, it says a man, let's see. Verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and the men shall be afraid. Okay, yeah, so because of their pride, their cities shall be troubled. All right, and the houses shall be destroyed. So, like I said, just complete chaos. And I like looking at these type of videos because, you know, it just puts you in the mindset of destruction. You know, it shows you a first-hand visual of what's to come. You know, we understand that it's around the corner. You know, these people have no clue. You had the Bitcoin guy, you had the gamer girl with the headphones, you had the reporter, fat Chinese man, obsessed gamer freak going crazy. The wealthy guy trying to sell his book. Nigger woman with a blonde wig. White girl with the martini, with the cocktail. So look, man, so many people are gonna be losing it. Got the Edomite woman with the raw meat. Got Jake, dreadlock Jake with the green juice. Yeah, all these different. Then you got the Alex Jones type truth guy that's crashing out. So all these different, it shows you all the different personality types. Shows you all the different types of people here in America, and everybody's bugged out and through. You know, because they're not even they're making joke of it. You know, they're not even really pressed. A lot of them are smiling, and you know, they think it's a game. But you know, like I said, that's pretty much the point. You know, I just wanted to touch on those things. Lord, when you edified, giving all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the Akim pushing out this truth and sincerity. Shalom.